Imagine this. You bump into an old friend you were just thinking about. Coincidence or something more? Carl Jung called these moments synchronicity, and they're happening all around us. In this video, we'll explore Jung's fascinating concept and how it can transform your life. You'll discover practical ways to recognize these meaningful coincidences and understand their significance. By tuning into synchronicity, you might find yourself on a path to greater self-awareness and connection with the world. Are you ready to open your eyes to a hidden layer of reality? Let's decode Jung's wisdom and bring it into modern understanding. The spark that ignited Jung's curiosity. Picture this. It's 1925, and Carl Jung, a renowned psychologist, sits in his office, his mind buzzing with questions about the nature of reality. The world is still grappling with the aftermath of World War I, and science reigns supreme. But for Jung, something doesn't quite add up. His years of studying the human psyche have left him with a nagging feeling that there's more to our existence than cold, hard facts and linear causality. As Jung ponders these thoughts, a patient enters his office. She's a highly educated woman, resistant to psychological interpretation. She recounts a dream about a golden scarab beetle, a symbol of rebirth in ancient Egyptian mythology. Jung listens intently, his interest piqued but his skepticism intact. Suddenly something extraordinary happens. A gentle tapping sound draws Jung's attention to the window. He turns to look, and there, impossibly, is a scarabæid beetle. Its gold-green color shimmers in the sunlight, unmistakably similar to the golden scarab of the patient's dream. Jung's heart races as he opens the window, feeling the cool air on his skin as he reaches out to catch the beetle. With the insect cupped gently in his hands, Jung presents it to his patient, saying simply, "Here is your scarab." The effect is profound. The patient's rational defenses crumble, and a breakthrough in her treatment follows. This event marks a turning point in Jung's career and challenges our understanding of reality. Jung later wrote, "What I found were coincidences connected so significantly that their chance occurrence would represent a degree of improbability expressed through an astronomical figure." But how could Jung reconcile these experiences with his scientific training? The prevailing materialistic worldview offered no satisfactory answers. His curiosity led him to explore beyond the boundaries of Western thought, discovering that Eastern philosophies often viewed coincidences as reliable indicators of reality. As Jung delved deeper into this phenomenon, he collaborated with renowned physicist Wolfgang Pauli. Their work at the intersection of psychology and quantum physics suggested something revolutionary. Perhaps these meaningful coincidences weren't just psychological curiosities, but fundamental principles of reality. Jung coined the term synchronicity to describe these events as the simultaneous occurrence of two meaningfully but not causally connected events. This concept challenged the very foundations of scientific thought, hinting at a universe far more interconnected and mysterious than we had ever imagined. The implications were staggering. If synchronicity was real, our inner psychological states could be intimately connected to external events. As Jung continued to explore, he uncovered more examples: prophetic dreams, chance encounters that changed lives, and events that seemed to weave a tapestry of meaning across the fabric of reality. But Jung was careful not to jump to conclusions. He approached synchronicity with the same rigorous analysis he applied to all his work, carefully documenting and analyzing each instance. The question remained, could there be an underlying order to the universe that transcends our current understanding of cause and effect? The dance of thought and reality. Picture this. You're walking down a busy street when suddenly you spot a rare vintage car you were just thinking about. A coincidence? Maybe not. Welcome to the mind-bending world of synchronicity, where our thoughts and reality dance in an intricate tango. Carl Jung proposed that our inner world and the external universe are more connected than we realize. It's as if our minds are like radio transmitters, broadcasting our thoughts into the cosmic ether. And sometimes the universe responds with a meaningful wink. But how can we reconcile this mystical-sounding concept with our scientific understanding? Enter quantum physics, where reality gets delightfully weird. In the quantum realm, particles can be entangled across vast distances, seemingly communicating instantaneously. This eerie connection mirrors Jung's idea of meaningful coincidences that transcend space and time. Consider the famous double-slit experiment. The mere act of observing a particle changes its behavior. It's as if the observer's consciousness is intimately linked with the physical world. This mind-bending discovery lends credence to Jung's assertion that our psyche and material reality are deeply intertwined. This perspective invites us to re-evaluate how we understand the relationship between thought and reality. It suggests that our inner states, deepest desires and fears might be mirrored in the events unfolding around us. The universe might be constantly engaged in a dialogue with our psyche, speaking to us through meaningful coincidences and symbolic events. But with this idea comes profound questions about free will and the nature of reality itself. If our thoughts can manifest in external events, where does personal agency end and universal interconnectedness begin? Are we the authors of our destiny, or are we playing out a cosmic script written in the language of synchronicity? As we grapple with these mind-bending concepts, it's important to remember that synchronicity isn't about predicting the future or controlling outcomes. Instead, it's about becoming attuned to the subtle guidance of the universe, recognizing the profound connections between our inner psyche and the external world. But synchronicity is just the tip of the iceberg. To truly understand its significance, we must dive deeper into the vast reservoir of shared human experience that Jung called the collective unconscious. This is where our journey takes an even more fascinating turn. The cosmic web of consciousness. Have you ever felt a deep connection to something beyond yourself? A sense that you're part of something greater? Picture this, a vast cosmic web of human experience spanning time and space. This is Jung's collective unconscious, a concept that challenges our understanding of reality and pushes the boundaries of what we believe is possible. The collective unconscious manifests in our lives through archetypes and synchronistic events. These universal symbols and themes appear across cultures and throughout history. The hero's journey echoes in stories from every corner of the globe. The serpent, representing transformation and renewal, slithers through myths from ancient Mesopotamia to modern literature. And the Great Mother, embodying creation and sustenance, appears in diverse societies worldwide. But the collective unconscious isn't just about ancient symbols. It might explain those uncanny moments of déjà vu you've experienced, or the simultaneous discovery of ideas by different people across the world. Have you ever had a sudden flash of inspiration, only to find out later that someone on the other side of the planet had the same breakthrough at almost the same time. Jung's theory has profound implications. If we tap into this shared reservoir of human experience, it could revolutionize our approach to creativity, problem solving, and even healing. Imagine accessing humanity's collective wisdom to find solutions to personal or global challenges. Recent studies in epigenetics lend surprising support to Jung's ideas. Scientists have discovered that experiences can influence genetic expression, potentially passing down memories and behaviors across generations. It's as if our DNA carries echoes of our ancestors' lives, influencing our own in subtle ways. But here's where it gets fascinating. How does this cosmic web of consciousness relate to synchronicity? Jung believed that synchronistic events are moments when the collective unconscious breaks through into our conscious awareness. It's as if the vast ocean of shared human experience occasionally sends waves crashing onto the shores of our individual lives, leaving glittering treasures of insight and meaning. Consider the I Ching, an ancient Chinese text that Jung studied extensively. This book of wisdom emphasizes the significance of coincidences and the interconnectedness of events, aligning perfectly with Jung's views on synchronicity and the collective unconscious. Synchronicity implies that our thoughts and emotions can influence external events, suggesting a profound interconnectedness between our inner psyche and the outer world. This idea challenges our conventional notions of cause and effect, hinting at a far more complex and intertwined reality than we previously imagined. But if we're all connected through this cosmic web, what does that mean for our individual lives and destinies? Are we merely playing out predetermined roles, or do we have the power to shape our reality consciously? Synchronicity, your cosmic GPS. Imagine you're lost in a vast, unfamiliar city. The streets twist and turn, leading you deeper into a labyrinth of concrete and steel. But then, something strange happens. Street signs start speaking to you, not with words, but with symbols and coincidences that guide you toward your destination. This, my friends, is the power of synchronicity in action. It's as if the universe becomes your GPS, steering you through the maze of life with meaningful coincidences and serendipitous events. Let's explore how this cosmic GPS works in practice. Pay attention to recurring patterns, unexpected encounters, or moments that feel charged with significance. For instance, you might notice certain numbers appearing repeatedly, like 1111 on clocks or 222 on license plates. These could be cosmic signposts offering guidance or reassurance. Synchronicity often speaks through nature too. Picture this: you're going through a challenging period of change, feeling uncertain about the future. Suddenly, butterflies appear everywhere, in your garden, on TV, and even on random objects. In many cultures, butterflies symbolize transformation and renewal. Could this be the universe reminding you that change, while challenging, leads to growth and beauty? But here's where it gets really interesting. What if synchronicities are more than just passive signs? What if they're invitations to actively co-create our reality with the universe? By paying attention to and responding to these cosmic winks, we might align ourselves more closely with our true path and purpose. As we navigate this mysterious terrain of synchronicity, we begin to see ourselves as part of a larger cosmic story. Each synchronistic event is like a thread in a vast tapestry, connecting us to the world around us in ways we never imagined. It challenges our notion of a purely mechanistic universe, hinting at a far more interconnected and meaningful reality than we previously believed. By embracing synchronicity, we open ourselves to a world where every chance encounter, every recurring dream, and every 11:11 on the clock becomes a potential signpost on our life's journey. How might this new awareness transform your understanding of your place in the cosmos? The universe is speaking. Are you ready to listen? Synchronicity isn't just a concept, it's a doorway to a more meaningful life. As we conclude our journey, consider how often you've dismissed meaningful coincidences. These could be cosmic whispers guiding you toward your true path. Tune into the universe's subtle rhythms, recognizing the connections between your inner and outer worlds. When you experience a meaningful coincidence, ask, what message might the universe be sending? How could this guide you? Keep your eyes open, your mind curious, and your heart receptive to the wonders awaiting in existence's interconnected tapestry. In this cosmic dance, you're an active participant. If intrigued by synchronicity's power, our next video on Neville Goddard's All That You Behold will explore harnessing your mind to shape reality, expanding on today's insights.